It'll get me kicked out.
Hello, everybody. Was that quiet enough? Skinny. I feel like they're staring at me.
Well, they're not.
Well, they are. Who's in here? Deb, Anna, what's happening? I'm at my second city council meeting. I will, Nana.
Looking for an outlet. I think they're looking
Nana told me to behave.
because they didn't have electricity when they built this building.
I did it.
You banged your back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know, I did that too, and
That's on Brigham Young right there.
oh.
Just to power their phones off.
Ow, me and my wife both hit our head on this.
I remember coming to me last night.
Is it behind us?
No.
But by code, we should be more outlets in this one.
This wasn't built
We
on
cared
code.
about code. We don't care about
This wasn't built on code. If you see your wishes taken.
Knocked my head.
I think I gotta use the media as outlets.
Right?
It's back on your checker, right? That's fine. Put it on your checker, right?
Oh,
And I didn't even know that. My wife and I both have a headache. We hit our head on this ginormous portrait. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Salt Lake City Council formal meeting for July 1st, 2025. We're happy to have you here, whether you're joining us in person or online, and we hope you'll continue to participate in whatever manner you feel most comfortable. So we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you would all join me. Before we begin making our way through the agenda, I want to quickly go through registration information and our rules and standards for public meetings. We welcome everyone, and the council's goal is to make the meeting place a place where everyone feels safe and comfortable participating in their city government. We invite everyone to help make this a welcoming space by respecting and supporting the safe environment that allows us to conduct the meeting in an orderly and efficient way. Our most basic rule is that any action that causes a disruption to our ability to conduct the meeting or any safety concern involving threats or unprotected speech is not allowed. These actions or comments may result in removal from the meeting. As a reminder of our public comment registration process, individuals may register to comment on scheduled public hearing items up until the hearing is closed. For the general comment section, we will accept signups until 7:30 p.m. The general comment section is limited to a maximum of 1 hour and will only include commenters who register before 7:30 p.m. So if you're not here to give general comments, please sign up, and remember that it may not be possible for everyone who signed up to be able to speak during the general comment section. As for the public hearing section, these are specific proposals before the council that require a public hearing. Your comments should pertain to the hearing item. If you go off topic, we will ask you to stop your comment or come back onto the topic. Our meeting rules apply to hearing comments as well. Please avoid disruptions or threats, or we will ask staff members to assist you out of the meeting. Also, as a reminder, comments that include profanity, personal attacks, intimidation, or discriminatory language are not persuasive or compelling to the council. They're also not helpful in creating a respectful and safe environment for the other guests. To sign up to comment on any of the hearing items, please register online or turn in a comment card to the in-person staff. We accept signups again on those items until the hearing is closed. We'll be calling names in the order that each commenter signed up. If you're on Zoom, please unmute your mic when your name is called. Each person will have 2 minutes. Please raise your hand in the Zoom or in the room or on Zoom for staff assistance. If you're having technical issues in Zoom, our staff member Matilda Blazczyk, sorry Matilda, our staff member Matilda will assist you. If you reach the 2-minute mark, the host will announce time and your microphone will be muted. If you are unable to finish your comment, please share the rest via email, mail, or call our office. Contact information is listed on slccouncil.com. If you have a handout for the council, please notify council staff and we will assist you. Okay. Let's go to section B of our agenda, to the public hearing items. Our first is item B1, and that is an ordinance for mixed use or MU zoning consolidation, zoning text and map amendment. Before we begin taking comments, I will turn the time over to Nick Tarbett, Council Deputy Director, to give us a short introduction on this item. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. This continued public hearing is for a proposal that would update the city's zoning ordinance and zoning map by consolidating the existing commercial, form-based, and mixed-use zoning districts into 6 new mixed-use districts. The goal of these amendments is to simplify zoning regulations, improve clarity of language, and incorporate missing designs.
Great, thank you. All right. Public comments.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have about 11 people here to speak to this item. The first will be Clay Smith, followed by Cindy Cromer, and then Lynn Schwartz. Clay is here in person.
Hello, my name's Clay Smith, OG&S Sales. Good to see you guys here again. But I did want to come in here and tell you that I absolutely oppose rezoning 7th West away from its current M1. The reason, M1 is very conducive to doing business there. I own a warehouse. I have 53-foot trucks backing in and out of there all day long, as do my neighbors. Where we're at is conducive to doing business. It's available to my customers, 80%. I cover all of Utah, southern Idaho, and the western portion of Wyoming. 80% of my customer base is in a 45-mile range of my warehouse right now on there. Having residential multifamily will harm our business. It'll harm our ability to do business. It'll cause increased traffic, increased crime, increased congestion, and an inability of our customers to utilize our warehouse because of the above reasons. It's bad for the proposed residents who would be in this mixed-use environment. Obviously, 7th West isn't real wide, and having a bunch of kids, school buses, and families in that same environment with a whole bunch of lift trucks and semi-trucks and delivery drivers can't imagine this being good for anybody. I would love to say it'd be super easy for me to relocate. I've fortunately or unfortunately been looking for 5 years. There is nothing that's conducive to my business inside the Salt Lake City Corporation out there, period. To buy, rent, steal, or borrow on there. The reasons we are in M1 is precisely because we need that ability to move our vehicles around. We have.
No, they're trying to put houses.
Thank you.
They're trying to put houses in like a warehouse
Next will be
area.
Cindy Kermer, followed by Lynn Schwartz, and then Judy Short. Cindy's here in person.
Oh, quite ready. So, this zoning consolidation could have been an opportunity for transfer of development rights. It would have been complicated and the planning division would have opposed it, but it was an opportunity that we didn't take. It could have been an opportunity for the use of community benefit.
He has a trucking
And it's
company,
not correcting
and he
existing
has a
errors,
bunch of like
such as the
semis
RO
and
on South
backhoes
Temple,
and stuff
where
like
the
that that
zoning
goes in and
suggests
out.
there's a development potential
And
which
he
is
doesn't want a
completely out of
housing
line with
area
historic
or
resources
houses out
that
there where
and
kids
have
are
some-
running around. And he has big
catastrophic
trucks
loss,
that have to watch out for
the
kids
historic
as well.
property is still there and development potential of the park, so it does not exist at all. For me, with my historic properties, what I'm really stuck on is that you've created with this ordinance, with this proposal, 2 classes of historic properties. Those that are city register sites, there are 166 of them, and those will have a guarantee of setbacks and step-backs when new development occurs next. My properties in the Central City Historic District have no such guarantee. It's the luck of the draw, whatever happens at the Landmarks Commission, and they don't have a track record of doing what's proposed for the city register sites. So, the only way I can protect my 2 buildings side by side in the Central City Historic District is to gain city register status for them if you proceed with this. And that is what I will have to do to protect them. So, thanks, but that's my real problem, is that the 2 classes now of historic properties.
Next will be Lynn Schwartz, followed by Judy Short, and then Elizabeth Watson. Lynn is here in person.
The website for the zoning consolidation states that buildings are scaled to be context appropriate and ensure that desirable development occurs in your neighborhood. The purpose statement in the MU11 section of the staff report states that MU11 generally includes buildings up to 8 stories with up to 11 stories allowed with design review. When the allowed height of projects in the Sugar House Business District balloons from between 85 or 110 feet to 150 and possibly 186 feet, whose desires are being met, clearly not the residents of Sugar House, whose desires for the existing heights and a human-scaled neighborhood are very clear. The MU11 heights are completely inappropriate for the east side of McClellan between 21st South and Sugarmont and both sides of Highland 1100 East from Hollywood to I-80. They should be MU8 and or MU6 as was originally proposed in October 2024. The design standards for durable materials lasting only 20 plus years and the percentage of coverage are inadequate, as we have seen what shoddy materials look like after only 5 years. Rather than trying to rezone all MU zones across all of Salt Lake City in a big, beautiful rezone, a more measured, thoughtful approach of rezoning each district separately will yield a better result for residents, developers, and council members alike. I know that that horse has left the barn. This has not been generated by AI.
Next will be Judy Short, followed by Elizabeth Watson, and then Jose Rubalcaba. Judy's here in person.
Reading the staff report makes me think you weren't really listening to our community when a huge number of Sugar House residents provide written or oral comments about the height of buildings in Sugar House. I think we can absorb some height in some places, but not on every square inch of the Sugar House Business District. Height can go along 1300 East, Chick-fil-A and the freeway, but we can't have buildings that max out to 186 feet along Highland Drive. That should not be M11. MU8 is more appropriate. You missed the buildings are scaled to be context appropriate, which seemed to be the original goal of this story map. The height proposed along 21st South between 8th and 11th and 13th East is too high. Minus needs to be MU5. If you cram that many people into this area, who among them will be able to get to work easily, given our underbuilt transit system? People won't come to shop because there won't be parking or transit to facilitate that. Our businesses now are struggling because residents spend all their money on rent. And Snellgrove should be MU5 or 8. Parking is an afterthought. We've heard for decades people don't come to Sugar House because there's no parking. This would be a great time to start a parking authority so the businesses could share the parking and to work on UTA to get their schedules right to make the connections closer. People don't ride transit because the connections are too long and take transit increases the time to go to work or their destination. You keep making the parking requirement based on proximity to tracks or streetcar as if everybody's already riding it. Ridership hasn't increased on the streetcar since it was built in spite of many new apartments being available. Tell the apartment owners to wrap the parking cost into the rent and then tell the tenants the parking is free.
Next will be Elizabeth Watson, followed by Jose Rubalcaba, and then Terry Frederickson. Elizabeth's here in person.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Watson. Minus the water bottle here. This is a stack of papers from going to Salt Lake Community Council meetings and the Sugar House Community Council meetings, and walkabouts, and things with Harbor Bay, etc. My comments are focused on Sugar House. It seems like, and I would agree with everything that you said about Sugar House, that nobody has been listening. Because there with very few exceptions, we've been saying for years and years, no. This and this, I'm going to leave you with this. I drove around a couple of years ago looking at examples of height. This is up near the university. This is only about 10 stories. Actually, it's more like 8. So look at this. This house, this poor little house is on the upside. Can you imagine being on the downside? We will end up ruining what is left of Sugar House. Please, Sarah, oppose this. It is not what your constituents voted you in for. Thank you.
Next will be Jose Rubalcaba, followed by Tim Frederickson, and then Ben Engel, who's here in person.
Good evening, council members. My name is Jose Rubalcaba. I'm the branch manager for Newport Park Fabrication. We're located on 1626 South 700 West. Thank you, Councilman Alejandro, for a visit last month. I'm here to speak about the opposition we have towards rezoning our area into MU6. Let me start by saying that Newport has a big emphasis on safety, and we pride ourselves to be the safest company fabricators in the U.S. It's our view that when we have 70 employees already in our facility, with additional 20 to 30 semi-trucks coming in and out of the yard, not to mention the additional customer traffic that we have. Adding multifamily zonings into the already congested area, you're asking for a safety concern not only to them, but to our employees and to our customers. In addition to that, Newport has been a part of this community for over 20 years at that location. We've taken part in multiple projects for the state and the city, including the downtown temple, currently working on the airport, Federal Mill up in Plymouth, various other facilities in the city. We're a major player to the infrastructure that represents Utah. We want to continue to be that way. If we're being forced out of that, our current location and to move out, we won't be able to service the projects in the same way that we currently do, which our location gives us a great advantage, being close to 215 and I-15. being out of there, it's gonna be a huge hiccup for us to try to overcome, and, we don't wanna be there. We don't wanna be in that position. So we ask you to, maintain us as an M1 zoning, which we currently are. That would be our preference, and I think it would be the same thing for GS that just spoke, and that's gonna be recognized. Thank you.
Will be Tim Frederickson, followed by Ben Engel, and then Annie Isaacson. Tim's here in person.
Hi, my name is Tim Frederickson. I'm the president of Crown Cabinets, which is on 1537 South, 700 West. Kind of go along with all of my neighbors here that have got up and spoke already. I just want to say I strongly oppose the new MU zoning in our area. M1 is how we're able to create jobs to our business, and that's the property we bought under M1. And I just want to also say thank you for your time. Again, I strongly oppose the MU zoning. Thank you.
Next will be Ben Engel, followed by Annie Isaacson, and then James Alfondre. Ben's here in person.
Hello, I'm Ben Engel. I live on 100 South in the Hollywood condominiums. It's a historic landmark, not a local landmark. I think that we need to have more carefully considered considerations for our historic properties. Last week I was about ready to be arrested because we had a permit that was done for some new fiber optic line where we had Sandstone Stina that's trying to work for their local landmark designation. They had a backhoe that was digging next to their sandstone foundations, and we finally got them to concede. Oddly, it was more the city that was making a kerfuffle because apparently the permitting couldn't be changed, even though the contractor was willing to do that. The contractor did concede, and we were able to get the hole that they were doing there and move to a different location. They were willing to hand dig the location, so it wasn't really that big of a deal, but the city process is often difficult. I think that this is a good opportunity in doing this consolidation, that we get things very specific and thorough, so that we don't have to constantly have every single development that's done being asking for variance, or we have to go through this rigmarole over and over. If we can be very clear to developers about the things that are important in our city, and stick to our guns, and how it is that we permit things, and how it is that we approve plans, then we can expedite all of that process for all these developers to get their work done much more efficiently without all of the back and forth that is normally part of the process now. So I think it's a good opportunity, and I really applaud all the work it is that you and city staff are doing. Thank you.
Next will be Annie Isaacson, followed by James Alfondre, and then Jason Wheeler. Anne's here in person.
Hi, I'm Annie Isaacson. I've spoken about this before. Nick mentioned first the purpose of this was to simplify the zoning. So to simplify the zoning, each item should be clear enough so that when someone applies for a permit, whether it's an individual homeowner or developer, et cetera, business owner, that they're all there to comply with the zoning that you choose to approve. That should mean that there isn't a variability. Clarity means, for example, you're in a kindergarten class and there's one toy and there's two kids, and you say whoever gets the toy first gets the toy, the other person gets nothing. To me, that's what you do when you say your rear yard setback can go up to 0. That means the first person that applies for the zoning that wants to build all the way to the rear yard, should the planner agree, he gets a 0 yard setback. Then the neighbor comes back a couple years later and wants to build, and he wants to build to his rear yard setback because his neighbor was allowed to. But he can't, because if he builds, he'll build right up to his neighbor's wall. No one will have windows, and it's wasted. I'm not speaking to my property, my block, or only Center City. I'm talking the whole MU, wherever you propose rear yard setback up to 0 is not something that is simple. It's not something that's fair. It's something that leads to somebody unduly influencing. Please don't do it.
Ryan? Next will be James Alfondre, followed by Jason Wheeler. James is here in person.
Good evening, everyone. I'm James Alfondre. I'm raising a family here in Salt Lake, and I'm a smart growth enthusiast. I love this city and I only want it to be its best version. And I commend all the work that's been done to go into this. I'm really excited about this consolidation. I think it's going to be good for our city in achieving citywide goals. But I have a big concern due to the latest work meeting discussion about additional step backs talked about. I know it was related to Sugar House, but that has effects all across the city. And I don't think Sugar House should be different, so I don't know how you approach that. But essentially, our streets are notoriously wide and harsh to the pedestrian environment and for good urbanism and vibrant streets. And the more we step buildings back and set buildings back, that just exacerbates that problem. I've been working in the city since 2008 to try to solve that issue. And I know it's a goal of the city, and it's a goal to become, especially in these commercial areas, that more vibrant, human-centered, human-scaled public realm. I think it's really hard to get a canyon effect with how wide our streets are. You have to go very tall to have a canyon effect with an average size of right-of-way of 130 feet. I think that 90 feet is too wide of a benchmark for then initiating those additional step backs. 90 feet is essentially a 7 to 8 lane highway without, sidewalks and things, but just imagine that and how wide that is and how harsh that is to cross and for urbanism. So I'm really excited about this zone. I think it's going to do great things for the city, and there's a tremendous opportunity with this limited amount of land that we have for this great zone that we should water it down. We should take full advantage of it. And thank you for all the work you're doing. Thank you.
And next will be Jason Wheeler, who is here in person.
I'm Jason Wheeler, Salt Lake City resident. And zoning is a tricky challenge for cities, obviously. It's one of the few tools that cities have available to shape the livability of their cities. And zoning ordinances of the past have really led to a very car-centric society and discouraged pedestrian-friendly development, which has resulted in empty streets. 25 years ago, Salt Lake City was a ghost town in the evenings. Implementation of mixed-use zoning throughout our city and the encouragement of residential development in downtown areas has completely changed that. It's amazing to see how much more life there is in our city now than there was 2 decades ago. Mixed use is already allowed in the vast majority of the zones that are part of this consolidation plan. And as an architect, it's very complicated to get buildings permitted, and I think this consolidation plan will really facilitate better and stronger development within our city. The safest city for pedestrians in the United States is New York City, in fact, even though it has the highest per capita and some of the most intense automobile traffic. And that's because drivers are expecting to see pedestrians. This is not a zone that would chase anybody out of their current buildings or warehouses or whatever. This is a zone that would be more inclusive and allow opportunities for workers to live closer to where they work. I'm in favor of this zone and appreciative of the work the city has done on this.
Was the final register commenter for this item.
Okay, thank you. We'll look for a motion.
Mr. Chair, I move that the council close the public hearing and defer action to the future council meeting. Second.
I have a motion from Councilmember Pui, a second from Councilmember Dugan. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right,
Thank you. This public hearing is about a resolution authorizing the issuance and sale of up to $700 million of airport revenue bonds for the purpose of financing capital improvements to the Salt Lake City International Airport. The current plan calls for the 2025 bonds to go to market in August of this year.
Okay, thank you, Nick. Matilda, will you please start with public comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We do not have anyone registered to speak to this item.
Okay. Then I will look for a motion.
Chair, I move to close the public hearing.
Sorry. I have a motion to close the public hearing, and a second from Councilmember Puy, a second from Councilmember Dugan. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. We are now at item E3, which is an ordinance for an alley closure at approximately 9 North Chicago Street in Matson Park. Before we begin taking comments, I'll turn the time over to Brian Fulmer, Council Policy Analyst, to give a short introduction.
Thank you. This is a proposal from the administration to close a portion of an alley within Madison Park in Council District 2. The alley has been incorporated in the park, and closing it would allow the various parcels that comprise the park to be consolidated into one parcel and would help facilitate park improvements funded by the Parks, Trails, and Open Space General Obligation Fund.
Okay, thank you, Brian. We'll go ahead and start the public comment.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We do not have anyone registered to speak to this item.
Okay, then I will look for a motion.
Mr. Chair, I move that we close the public hearing and adopt the ordinance. Second.
I have a motion from Councilmember Mono and a second from Councilmember Puy. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that passes unanimously. We are now on item B4, which is an ordinance regarding the zoning map amendment at approximately 128 North N Street. Before we begin taking comments, we'll turn the time over to Brian Fulmer, Council Policy Analyst, to do a short introduction.
This is a proposal to amend the zoning map of the property you referenced from its current SR1A or Special Pattern Residential to RMF 30 or Low Density Multifamily Residential. The property is in the Ames Local Historic District.
Thank you, Brian. Any comments?
Mr. Chair, we have one person registered to speak to this item. That will be Cindy Kermer, who is here in person.
And I'm still Cindy Cronin. I have no objections to the rezoning. Shortly after noon today, I sent you the text of your ordinance for community benefit. I was so cheered when you adopted the concept of a community benefit. Yes to affordable, accessible, and family-oriented housing, or so I thought. It turns out the concept is being gerrymandered for convenience. 2-bedroom units will substitute. Earlier this year, I was finding 73 to 75 2-bedroom units which were vacant in 84103. When I looked today, I found few under $1,800 a month. I urge you to search your own, KSL.com or Zillow. I found one very close to one of my properties for $1,300 on 3rd Avenue in a 55-year-old building. No pets. One. So what we need are affordable units as a community benefit, or accessible units, or large units that accommodate families. But I will not accept that there was a shortage of 2-bedroom units, and I think that there should be data when staff argue that something is a community benefit. There should be data on the fact that the market is not going to produce it. Thanks.
That was the only commenter for this item.
Thank you. Do we have a motion?
Mr. Chair, I move that the council close the public hearing and adopt the ordinance.
Is this our first? Oh, it is, okay. So I have a motion from Councilmember Young and a second from Councilmember Puy. Any discussion to this? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and to agenda item B5. B5 is an ordinance for the zoning text amendment for public hearing requirements for appeals and variances. Before we begin taking comments, I will turn the time over once more to Ryan Fulmer, Council Policy Analyst, to give a short introduction.
Thank you. This is a proposal to remove the public hearing requirements in city code for appeals of land use decisions and variance requests. The proposed change is necessitated by House Bill 386 passed during the 2025 legislative session, which prohibits cities from holding public hearings for these issues. Thank you.
Are there any registered commenters for this item?
Mr. Chair, we do not have anyone registered to speak to this item.
Mr. Chair, I move that the council close the public hearing and adopt the ordinance.
Second. I have a motion from Councilmember Young and a second from Councilmember Lopez Chavez. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that passes unanimously. That brings us to Section C. We have no potential action items. And so we'll move to Section D, public comments, comments from the council to the mayor. Are there any questions for the mayor or for the chief of staff and deputy chief of staff? Okay, thank you for being here. Now we'll move to public comment. Let's see, so anyone that's registered before 7:30 can speak for 2 minutes on any item. We just ask you to follow the rules that I outlined earlier. Our staff member Matilda Weschok, got it right down time, will call your names and in order of that you signed up. So Matilda, you want to start us off?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have 4 people registered to speak. The first will be Scott Johnson, followed by Janelle Hill, and then Annie Isaacson. Scott is here in person.
Happy fiscal new year, Council. I'm here not because of that, but because today also marks 2 other events this Council and taxpayers should not ignore. First, today is day 1 of the county's new 0.2% sales tax. When combined with the state's January 1st 0.2% increase in this council's own 0.5% downtown revitalization tax, city sales taxes are now nearly a full percentage point higher than a year ago today, putting Salt Lake City's rate higher than even San Francisco's. Second, today is the city's 2025 campaign contribution filing date. In that connection, with campaign season upon us, and because this body approved the largest share of the sales tax increases, and has levied nearly $3 billion total to benefit billionaire investors, voters deserve full transparency about any perks, gifts, or exclusive access that influence your decisions. For this election cycle, there are 2 conflicts deserving full disclosure and explanation. First is a trip to the LA Live Entertainment District. Ryan Smith said at the new NHL team's first press conference that public officials traveled to LA with him. Who from this council attended, what were the travel details, who paid for flights, lodging, or any other perks. Second, within days of your vote to approve the $1 billion arena renovation and downtown development tax, which members of this council attended the hockey team's historic game at Delta Center. I have reason to believe at least one of you running for re-election attended the game in SCG's private skybox. Even cheap seats to the game were hard to get and priced well beyond most voters' budgets, with some tickets reselling for thousands. Even councilors who paid the team some form of base value or so-called fair market price for this exclusive access should disclose it. Voters deserve the details to judge for themselves the extent of any influence or reward. Both city and state code contain restrictions on public servants accepting gifts or access that might influence or appear to reward official actions. Release receipts reported. Thank you.
Next will be Janelle Hill, followed by Annie Isaacson, and then Jansen Reese. Janelle is here in person.
Good evening, Council. I met a woman recently who was homeless for 5 months. Not because she had made bad choices, not because she was on drugs, and not because of crime, but because she was on disability and couldn't afford her own rent. She was sleeping on the side of the road. It's the reality of our community. A disabled woman left exposed of the elements with no safety net, no affordable housing, and no one stepping in. She's a statistic. She's a statistic with a colostomy bag stuck to her stomach. That's disgusting, right? A reminder that if we don't act, this can happen to anybody. This is the kind of injustice SAFE stands for. Right now, we're pushing the Sex Offender Registry Violation Accountability Act, a bill that would reclassify registry violations from misdemeanors to felony. But don't think that we're gonna just stop there. Because of our fight, it isn't just about predators. It's about our community. It's about the ones that are within our community and the ones that we love. We will stand for anybody. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for support for our community, for the people that are within our community, the people out there, the people that look up to each and every single one of you guys. Because silence is complicit. We've got to do something. If people on simple disability cannot afford just a one-bedroom studio housing, what are we going to do?
Next will be Annie Isaacson, followed by Jansen Reese, Annie Sanders.
Hi, I want to talk a little bit about design and plan review, because 6 of you, thank you, took time to meet with me in the spring. I know you're going to end up approving the zone consolidation in some respect, and at least one of you specifically said to me, and Justin, who was with me at the time, we had asked a question about a developer coming in and asking for a zoning island. That means, say you're MU8 and someone comes in and says, I want it to be a D1, which is a limited list height building right in the middle of MU8. And the city council member said, simplifying the zoning should prevent that from happening. It should be really clear what the maximum heights are in each MU area. And therefore, someone shouldn't come in and ask to have just their lot be a much higher zone. Historically, when you go to planning commission, there's many examples of developers coming in and they use the design review process to add up to 50 feet of height to their building beyond the zoning code. And they use the plan review process to limit how much outdoor space or rear yard setback beyond what the zoning code requires. I was told by a knowledgeable one of you that this consolidation will stop that from happening. I saw at your meeting this morning that you guys heard stuff about changing the design review process a little bit. I specifically asked you, if you're going to approve this zoning consolidation, that you stop allowing people coming in and using design review and plan review to go beyond the code. They should stick to the code you're going to approve so that the neighborhoods make sense. And that's all my comment. Thank you.
Next will be Jansen Reese, who's Sanders.
Good evening, my name is Jansen. I was an off-duty EMT who was a first responder at the shooting of Afa Alu on June 14th. When calls for medics rang through the air, I ran into the gunfire. We treated Afa, under the threat of an active shooter and worked for nearly 15 minutes before SWAT medics and an ambulance arrived. Both myself and a trauma nurse named Jade used our personal trauma kits, which have been taken into evidence. After he was evacuated, we had to sit yards from the scene where we had worked on him, covered in blood and blinded by the red and blue flashing lights for almost 3 hours while we awaited questioning. During that time, I was told repeatedly by SLCPD officers that my supplies would be replaced, though that was the last thing on my mind at the time. I've now been informed by Detective Shoup that that won't happen because I chose to help on my own time. To try to save a life and to not just stand by and let someone die in the street. Both EMS first responders and police share the same mission to provide services based on human need with compassion and respect. And going back on their word to replace our equipment goes back on the commitment to the community, including fostering a relationship and trust with first responders. I'm not asking for a medal or even recognition. I'm asking for the replacement gear so that we can be prepared to do the same when another community member is in need. Jay and myself are both being told that it's our burden to replace the supplies used and our entire medical kits that are locked up in evidence indefinitely. It sends a clear message that our service of stabilizing the victim under the threat of an active shooter is not worth the cost of a few $100s worth of supplies to the city. I believe this council has the power and the duty to change that message. We showed up when it mattered for our community, and we're asking you to do the same. Please help us replace our supplies. And we're able to help when it matters most.
Can we make sure that we get your contact information to our staff? And we have personal privilege on myself. Thank you for being there to lend help. Well, someone from our staff will be in touch with you. Thank you again.
And that was the final register comment.
Okay. Thank you to everybody who made comments. We have no new business or unfinished business items. That brings us to part G of our agenda, the consent portion. I'll look for a motion.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Started. I have a motion from Councilmember Pui, a second from Councilmember Petro. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, that passes unanimously. That concludes our Salt Lake City Council formal meeting. We will be adjourned.
I don't know where my wife went. She was supposed to be right out here, but she probably went out to the car.
Oh,
Sorry guys, it was probably connecting to my car.
it does it every time you go to the elevator.
All that too.
Where do you want to go? Which way?
Well, I don't know. Out this way.
What? Duh. Dude, it is so hot in there, it makes your nose run. That's how hot it is in there. I don't see how you
No, I
guys
just
do.
started crying as soon as I sat down.
No, but I was sniffing too because of the freaking heat. It was hot.
She was talking about that
That poor
lady
girl,
and
I
then
know. I'm
just
sorry.
having them blankly stare at you. It's just like sometimes talking to those that those ones specifically, you just feel like you're talking to a fucking wall.
Well, look at that lady. She told her, this is what your constituents didn't vote you in for. And she's shaking her head, yeah, and then fucking votes to change
But that
the
one guy
zoning.
that got up in front of me, he does have a fucking point. You know, I bet you guys are going to hockey games because you guys have gotten free tickets. They're $1,000 tickets. You're up in the fucking, you know, you're up in, you know, the
Don't look
things because why? Because you guys are, you know, you guys are getting free tickets because you want that vote. Even though you don't like hockey, you're probably up there going to some hockey game. Nana, can you hear me? You're not giving me a thumbs up. It's all about money, and it's all about those votes, you know. And it makes me sad that we have, you know, these people who are on disability that can't afford housing. Why? Because did you not hear that lady? She looked up and a 2-bedroom home was $1,800 a month.
Studios are like 12.
That's what I pay for my, well, I pay a little bit more for my mortgage, but still, that's like a mortgage around here. I mean, but then again, yes, it is Salt Lake City. You're gonna pay more in Salt Lake City than you are in the, you know, cities. There's one out by me that's $750, all utilities paid. It's a downstairs apartment, and I only seen that on the classifieds when I was posting something. But you know, it's just like, I wasn't looking for you.
Oh, they were.
Go to the China.
For what?
I want to walk in there.
Oh, that should give me heartburn. From now on, when I go with you to meetings, I'll wait in the car. They're too damn hot.
It's normally not that hot in there. It's normally cold in there. I think they forgot to turn on the AC, but then again, it's still 91 degrees outside, and it's 8 o'clock at night.
Well, I'm sure they got pretty good air conditioning there. They should turn it on.
It is an old building, built against code, remember?
Oh yeah, no outlets.
Yeah, no outlets. I'm gonna show you guys this mart. I need watch hours on here anyways. So if you guys are...
So stay in here.
Yeah. We're not gonna turn this one off. I need watch hours over here.
I'm gonna let you go do what you're gonna do.
Okay.
There's a truck there, Doofy. Come on now. Eat or gone. Eat or done.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think he knows either. Since he almost drove into the back of that truck.
Yeah. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna mute for just a second. Oh, not, I don't know. That's just, I mean, I get the clean part, but I don't know. Anyways, guys.
They can't be nonprofit. How do you think they pay for the fucking ingredients to make the donuts? Think the owners are doing this really for no money?
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. There's something
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Thought that a long time ago.
Yeah. Green. Yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
That last one made me cry. I know.
You unmute? You're still muted.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I muted a minute ago.
I didn't know that. Glad I didn't say
Yeah, that last one made me cry.
about Nana again.
They're gonna replace their stuff. I know that they are.
Did you hear what I said? I said, thank God I didn't say nothing bad about Nana again.
I know she's thirsty. She'll put a short up about you.
Yeah. I was just wandering around and
Just wandering around, and I
got so thirsty.
tripped over Rebel and, you know, ended up on a thirst trap, Yellow.
No, I already said that's the one I let you slide on. And I didn't tell you when you were live. Because you were in your auto zone.
Cause in the zone, auto zone. What is this?
Huh?
My live is a little weird. Hold on, guys.
Well, have you met the owner of the channel? I know it ain't Rebel. Somebody says it. I don't know why I'm going so damn slow. I'm driving with my big toe. Took my shoes off, dude. They were sweating. Not sweating, but they were claustrophobic.
They're Yellow.
Yellow Precision 2 and Auto Care.
Yellow walk sign.
Xing. Oh, ahead. Yellow head sign. Yellow ahead sign.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys got what that guy was saying, but they're trying to zone an area that's like a warehouse area and be able to put housing in the warehouse area, which, like, the last guy that went did not make sense because New York is completely different than Salt Lake City. Like,
Well, I'll find out in October.
you can't compare New York to Salt Lake City. Like, that's day and night difference. Like, that's just, I don't know. You just can't do that. However, but like, then again, you can't put houses in an industrial area where there's big diesels and stuff like that. Like, if a kid gets hit, who then is at fault? Like, the city's the one that zoned it, but then the truck driver's the one that didn't see the kid. But then again, for the first 2 years, these truckers are not used to
Is this it right
kids. Yeah. Like, it's just crazy. That's just insane. Why would you even think about zoning, something
So
like
people
that.
be closer to work, she said. Or he
That's
said.
what he said. Like, who's, hey, sir, can you hire me because I live next door?
Yeah, I pay $2,000 a month, but please, I need this job.
Babe.
What?
I didn't think you were watching.
Well, that's what you get for thinking.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Did you know what happens?
Yep, worst neighborhood in Ogden is like 1,000 per month. Why don't you do?
Because there's no parking over there.
Yeah, I know. So you have to have at least 2 people on SSI. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
And you still won't make it with that.
You guys gotta see this. It's this little China. It's a little China mart.
Little heartburn town.
No.
Because it gave me heartburn.
It's this little China mart. It's so cute. Oh, here's some dessert treats. You can get dessert treats over here. This is a little bakery cafe thing right here. And there's like multiple little, it's like a little strip mall of like Chinese foods and, oh, what's this? The Great Wall Restaurant. They have like sofas in there. Let's see. Macaroons. Am I gonna make you guys hungry for Chinese stuff? Look at the pens. Butane gas. Oh, look at the little bowls. Look at the little bowls. Cute pink. Look at the avocado. Oh, look at the mail. Look at the cow. Look at the cow. Ceramic mud with lid and spoon. How cute. Happy every day. Chopsticks. Who needs chopsticks? Look at the walks. Isn't it so cute? Let's go into the store and see if we can. Look, poppin' cooking. Look, Pikachu. Oh look, there's corn. I found the corn. I found the corn. What kind of corn? This one looks like it has many different many different pieces. I found the corn. What are these? Pickled radishes. Oh, this stuff is good. This stuff is good. I like that. The fine rice, that stuff's good. This store is cute. Look, this store is so cute. Look, shrimp chips. Salted egg, salmon skin, and salted egg potato chips. Oh, look, banana bread. Interesting. Oh, I thought there was something growing on these. Never mind. What are these? Oh yeah, that's this rice seasoning. Nana, jump into my belly. Got into my belly. Banana. If you want to say it like my son says, banana. Look at the banana. But look, there's these places down there. Should we go find us some eyelashes? Wait, what are these? Oh, I thought they were eyelashes, but they're not. It's a photo box. Oh, Nana, I found your man. He doesn't speak much. Nana, I found your man. He doesn't speak much. He doesn't talk a lot. Look at these. Look at these corn dogs. You can get a sausage, a cheese, a half cheese, half sausage, a sausage potato, cheese potato, or a half and half potato, cheese, and sausage. Isn't this a cute little mall? He's got a stick, a stiff one. He's got a stiff stick. Yeah, walk this on. Did I get one? What?
Can I give you a ride?
Yeah, give me a ride, baby.
Is it pretty cool in there?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it all the other day.
Hey, religious. Why don't you go to our website and you can figure it out? How about that?
How about that?
How about that? Go this way.
Okay. I can do that. Oh, it's another entrance to the...
Oh, yeah. It comes out here.
Yeah.
There's Nana's boyfriend right there. She told me to turn him down. That was rude, huh?
Turn... Yeah, what?
Yellow car.
Well,
Sorry.
so I see some girl with yellow or green slip-ons. I don't know what color it was. I couldn't tell.
Did you get them off of her feet?
No, because they weren't heels.
So they were yellow.
Yeah, but I know the ladies wanted heels.
Oh, whatever.
Which way?
Go that way.
Go sign Eminem.
So, yeah, now we're just kind of, driving around, giving you a little tour of the cities that we,
Did I tell her to drive?
advocate in.
Baby?
Yeah. The cities that we advocate in, you know, just kind of chilling.
Chilling like a villain. I don't want to go home, do you?
Oh, that's why I'm having you drive.
Oh God, here comes a Cybertruck behind us. Blech.
Okay, Javen.
I taught him that.
I know.
Blech.
Who wants to go to the mall?
You gonna buy me something?
Anybody want to go to the mall?
Hello, Saucifer. I'm going to speed limit. Like Kenny would say, Which way, baby?
Just go straight.
You got it. Hey, is that a club? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I need watch hours on here, so we might as well.
Yeah. Look at guys,
Look
the
at-
Cybertruck. How
Look
ugly,
at how dirty it looks.
how ugly they are.
They don't stay very clean.
Well, we need to clean ours again. Want me to get that?
No.
Why don't we get it? Oh.
No, it's a doll head.
Well, I ran it over. Tell me that ain't skills right there. Sheesh. I ran over a head.
That'll be the next thing clip.
What is this place? Pickleball.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. It's the pickleball challenges. She looks like she's already 10 sheets to the wind.
It's like, hey.
You can't get them wet. What?
That's gremlins. Cybertrucks? Yeah, you
Oh.
can. Yellow truck.
Who wants to go through the mall with us? I need watch hours anyways, so.
How many times are you gonna say that?
They need to go invite their dang friends.
Huh?
Go share this out and be like, watch party right here. Oh, the truck. You can't? Really? Oh, Nana's laughing. She's teasing me. Nana's lying to me.
Nana never. Never ever.
I know, I was just oh, it's tied up.
Yeah, he's
oh,
got
he's with his
somebody right
owner.
there.
Okay.
It's a
go,
Malinois.
go.
Can you wait?
No.
I'm looking at the Malinois.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask him if he wants to get rid of it.
Oh crap, I gotta plug you in. Oh, see, my wife
You have to unplug it.
is taking my charger.
Ha ha ha. To the left, or to the right,
Go straight. Go straight.
Get down on it. Why are you dancing? Yes. Oh,
So
my
go-
God, I need to change my thing.
Go share this out and yellow car.
And put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. How about that?
Oh, it is.
I need to change my oil. It tastes nasty. It said, ugh.
Share this out and
Tell them don't watch.
tell them there's a watch party going on.
Zippity doo dah. Zippity day.
Yep, I did.
My oh my, am I ever gay? Move your Ford, thank you.
All the way over there. Yellow car.
We're not playing, remember? Yellow car.
We're not playing.
I don't see one anyway. Oh yeah, it's yellow car. I wanted to cheat like you do.
I didn't. That one was in there.
I didn't sound it.
Oh, dirty. You can't see anything without your
Look
glasses
at that
on.
freaking Camaro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cybertruck.
No, the Camaro, man. Oh, Z28. Yes, sir. Yellow light on that motorcycle, though.
We're not playing.
Remember?
How does he get away with that?
Because it's legal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
They're DOT certified. You want to bet?
Yeah, I want to bet.
Okay, go look at
Yellows are not. Neither are blues.
Are you kidding? Those lights are blue and purple that they have. No car. On screen. Was it?
I don't know. I'm not playing.
All of a sudden, because you can't find one. Watch when you find one. You're gonna go yellow car, yellow truck. They have a mental ward here. Can I go drop y'all? Huh? Don't be quiet now all of a sudden. Miss talks a lot.
We're gonna go up, I think, like 3 or 4 lights.
I know where the mall's at.
Oh. Yeah, we're going that way.
It's about a couple lights, you know. 3, maybe 4, maybe less, maybe more. My poet didn't know it. Hey, Brad never called you yesterday, huh?
They got back early.
Who's racing?
No one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Man, I think somebody wants to race me.
The last person Nana tried to race, they started crying.
Why? Because they lost?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's right. That's good.
And the last person Religious Bites tried to race,
She cried.
she lost.
This is she cried.
No, she lost.
What parade is gonna be right here? They're setting up chairs already.
Oh yeah, the 4th of July, Murray Parade.
Oh.
Isn't it crazy that in Utah you can set up your chairs like
Can't do
days
that.
in advance?
Can't do that in California. They want their spot. Do you blame them? Oh. He went to Jared. I went to Walmart. I'm just kidding.
I went to the DI.
You know those bubblegum machines they have?
Yeah, right. I went to those 10-cent ones.
Hell yeah. I would say the good
Oh,
one.
Bradley officially got put on the payroll.
Yeah.
Mhm. He called me today. Turn here.
Well, let's see how long that goes.
Hello, Minnie.
Minnie, the minion.
Welcome back. We're gonna go walk through the mall.
We are?
Yeah.
Not we.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not we.
Yeah.
Whee! I always want to see Cracker and Barrel. It's Crate and Barrel. Look, if you wear a size 0, you can go to H&M. They're not clothes for big people, dummies. That's just prejudice. This is a speed bump? Oh, I should have went over it faster. Let's go to... What's it called? Oh.
That haven't been?
Are we gonna go find food?
Probably.
I'm always hungry, dude. That's why I'm so fat.
They have not been?
Look at that horsey.
Oh my gosh. Let's park somewhere close because we can go in right there.
Okay.
I gotta take a picture of... I gotta show them the horsey.
Look at that new Lincoln. Smooth.
Yeah, you're gonna smash the side of it,
Fucking
too.
no, I know how to drive. I'm good. Oh wait, I gotta put shoes on. Just took them off. This sucker got spokes up on him. Yeah.
Spokesters?
Spokesters.
Let's see how... Okay, well, I'll have you guys until it dies. And then no more.
But you didn't want that one. Hey, did you get the keys, babe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my wife stole my...
Get the keys, babe.
I gotta get my whole purse.
I didn't know what you were doing. Dude, how can you carry that whole damn thing?
Because I'm awesome. I gotta show you guys this horse. Oh. Look at this freaking horse. Oh. You guys just see that bird hit the window? Look at the horse. I know, huh? Let's see, I go up to... I'm standing... No, I'm not.
What the hell? Am I? Probably not.
No. I don't even know what time this mall closes.
I don't even know why we're going
Oh,
to a mall.
it's 8:30. So.
They close probably at 9.
Yeah. This mall is dead. Oh.
Did you need piggyback ride?
No.
Sir?
No. Oh, is this where Crate and Barrel starts? Jeez, that's a big store.
That's the back entrance to
Mall hours. Aim your camera.
Okay.
Hold on, guys.
We're going in.
Oh, we're not coming here, guys.
Well, through the parking lot.
This is what happens when you live in Utah.
We're getting closer before the sun.
Everything closes before the sun goes down. Unless we're downtown. Downtown closes.
Oh, downtown.
Yeah. Yeah, downtown stays up late. We could always go back downtown, but
We got poppers.
let's go back downtown. You guys want to go back downtown?
Come on, chat. What do you want to do?
Come on, chat. What do you want to do? Talk to me, chat. Religious Bites.
Where you going?
See what time the
Where you going?
other side.
Now you want to drive?
See what time the City Creek Mall closes. That's a Mormon mall, but still.
Why do you want to drive all of a sudden?
I'll drive this time.
Oh, good, because I need to.
You plug that in?
Sure will. Have to figure it out. Here. Maybe unplug it when you do pull on it like that. I hope you know. Where does it go? Where do I put? Oh, never mind. I got it. Seatbelt. Is our Nana Banana still in there?
I don't know. She hasn't talked for a minute.
Wow.
And I asked Religious to look up something for me, so hopefully she's doing it. She didn't respond either. Do you guys want to go back downtown? They didn't
If she's
respond
smart,
either.
she'll pretend that she's not in there.
Our chat is like not
They're
responding.
sleeping tonight. There's my store. Carhartt.
Let's go drive around Utah. We'll show you where we advocate.
Oh, well, I think they've been everywhere with us already.
Just in case someone new pops in.
Oh. Only the restaurants are open.
Minnie says, let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.
You got it, girl.
Minnie's down.
Minnie's down for anything. Hell yeah, that's my favorite Minnie.
Minnie's down for it.
It says your phone's not connected. Oh, never mind. Oh, Rob got his stitches out.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Look at now, there's the bull. With the horns.
With the horns.
Isn't that where we ate right there, Ginya?
Yeah.
That place has some good Lydia ramen. OMG. It was amazing. Traps don't belong in this little thing. Okay. Hell yeah, that's where I was set up, right in front of the fucking 7-Eleven. Freaking sorry, guys. The freaking 7-Eleven. That's the best place. Keep your little goat away from the darn.
Does she really think that that tape is going to stay there?
Well, everybody else put it there, so I guess.
No, she's putting it on the sidewalk.
So is everybody else back there, too.
Oh.
There was more.
I don't know. But are they really going to block the sidewalk? Like, people are trying to walk, bruh.
No, they're just taking that spot.
Should we see how many of them jump?
Jump now. It's not like that. What the Karen do? Somebody honking at us? The wind done blew those in the street.
Yep.
That's why you're supposed to tie them up, people. Tie them up.
Tie them up. What are you doing, lady?
She keeps coming over in the lane.
I know, she's like all the way in my lane.
That sucker fish?
Oh, really? Religious? Lame.
What happened?
Freaking, the Mormon one closed at 8 too.
Oh, there's a Mormon mall?
Yeah.
What the heck?
City Creek closes at 8 too.
Oh yeah, City Creek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at they refurbishing that theater. Which I think is pretty cool.
Lame.
Oh my god, a Cybertruck with fat wheels and rims. What the heck?
Oh wait.
My shoes back
Oh
off.
no, today's Tuesday. I was gonna say if today's Monday, they probably close it for family home evening.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Awkward. place to eat because we haven't ate dinner.
Should have went and got some video ramen. That's too far now.
That place is too small though.
No, but we could have ate in the car. Shoot, they give you more. Yellow. Jeep, jeep, beep, beep, jeep.
So she did do what I asked. She just never responded to me.
Then how do you know?
Because she came back with my answer.
She responded to you with your answer.
Duh, but she didn't say, okay, I'll be back. So I didn't know if she heard me.
Well, now you know.
Well, duh.
Well, duh.
99 minutes of watch hours. I'm just kidding.
Is that what you need?
No. That's what I have.
Oh.
I don't know, guys. This is what happens in Utah. Not a dang thing. Not a dang thing. This is why there's a lot of DVs in Utah. Everything closes.
They get so bored.
They get so bored. They just go home and start drinking, and then there's too much time on their hands.
You know, who has like, doesn't...
He's falling asleep on his job.
Doesn't, Panda have like a...
I'm back. I'm back, y'all.
Hey, there's Chinatown.
Hey, there's Chinatown. We were just there. Let's go this way. West Valley's always popping.
What about some tacos from the liquor store?
There is no liquor store.
That one around the corner.
Oh. It's not...
It's a market.
Yes, I know, but...
Same smell, different odor.
No, in Utah we don't call them those.
I don't care, I'm from California, that's what we call them.
Religious goes, I will call you back.
Uh-huh. Kind of like Chanel.
Oh, look, they got poop on their car.
Cowboys. No, I don't make fun of your team.
It's been a while since I did that.
It has been.
Let's go see what West Valley's doing. Maybe there's another accident over there.
Dude, there was a shooting on the I-80.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, they had it all closed down.
Are you cool? Yeah. You're so funny, Religious Bites.
Or we could go get a salad.
From Hermon's?
Hermon's. Yeah, Hermon's.
Hermon's.
I just can't have the bacon.
I thought I ate all that.
Closed, but no.
Close, but no.
Let's get some fresh air.
What time does... Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry. Oh, hold on.
But it's like totally up to you.
That sounds good.
Want a split one?
No.
Will you make mine?
No.
I like the way you make it, but I want ranch.
They ran out of ranch yesterday, the other one, but
Why didn't you ask
this one
for
might
more?
not. I did, but they didn't have any.
It's alright, I got ranch at home. Does that sound good though?
Yeah. We're gonna go get a salad, guys. I love salads. I make the best salads ever.
She does. Oh my god. The stuff she mixes
Ooh,
in.
they had feta too over there.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Yeah. They had feta cheese over there too. I should have thrown some feta in there.
Why
That would've
didn't
been
you?
bomb. I don't know.
That's unusual.
I know. Yeah, they had so much stuff over there. It's not even funny. It's like a huge salad bar. Have you guys ever had Harmon's salad bar? It is huge and it is so good.
It was amazing. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. It's huge. Hold on. Alright, guys.
We're not gonna make it, huh?
I think so. We will.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know about that because it's still down the ways, ain't it?
Not too far.
Huh?
No, not too far. Yeah, you should try it. It's so freaking good. And their salad bar is huge. And you can make it like whatever way you want. And they have like different
Where you going? Cars are still yellow.
they have
Oh,
like
yellow car.
different
Okay.
lettuces and everything. It's so good. It's really good.
Mute that real quick. Alright, we're back.
We
How you guys doing?
they got this done.
They had to.
Whatever
It was
they're
a deadline Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that was close for them.
Yeah. Saul said, "Oh, they'll just put a bandage on the pole." Nope, they put a brand new pole in there last night.
Oh yeah, which pole was down? That one over there?
Right there. That brand new pole right there.
Oh wow, and it's leaning a little bit too.
Yeah, it's a
like-
brand new stinking pole. That's the things that
I know,
he
Brad
sets
said.
up. Yeah. Yep, they put in a brand new pole. I was like, now what, Saul? Now what? Now what are you gonna say, huh? We don't.
What
we
did he
don't.
say? He's gonna just recycle it?
No, he said that they're gonna put a I don't know, some type of like brace or something on it.
Oh,
And-
sometimes they do though.
And leave it. And I was like, no, they don't do that here. I was like, our company here, they fixed the whole entire thing. And then they were sitting there and he was like, you know, they were coming down off of the trucks and stuff, and I was like, okay, maybe they will. And then when I went by it today, I was like, oh no, they didn't. Saul's wrong.
Dude, we got 5 minutes. 7 minutes.
We got this.
Yeah, they don't start breaking it down early, we don't get nothing. If there ain't shit there, I ain't gonna make one.
No, me neither. I think my closest one is Farmington.
You don't have one in Roy?
I guess not.
Roy Rogers and Bunker Ridge?
Yeah.
I made up my own name. What a dumb nut.
Guess not. They're kind of few and far between over here too.
I say a lot of them to me. You're driving slow. This one's out. Let me get you one of those cars. Those smart cars. What do you think?
No.
That's why I wanted Desiree to get. Look at this. They got why.
I know. Why?
I don't know. Suck
Why?
a lap better. Suck a lap better. That's all.
Gross.
Broski. Stupid white. What a lime green fluorescent damn Jeep. That is ugly.
I wanted a flame yellow car.
You don't want no Jeep, then. You can barely get those little freakers.
I wanted a Hummer.
That's what Susan has. She has a Hummer. A Hummer. A Hummer. Oh, I can't wait to get home to change this. It tastes so nasty. I'll taste it.
No, you just told me it was nasty.
Can you taste the flavor hardly?
No one tastes mine.
No, I can smell it. It smells good. Oh, yours tries to kill me. That it does. Oh, scaring me. What size is it on so we know what doors to go through?
I don't know.
Oh, Oh, that's better me. I don't have to walk to the other end. I won't make it.
It's gonna be this side.
Open door, open door. Hurry!
Just go. She's crazy. My kids are gonna be sad if they know I came here without them.
I'll get over it.
I know. Which bowl do you want?
Not that. That'll last a couple days.
Huh? What?
I got you a ring. Don't let me. Put them all in there. I'll take some from you.
No.
No?
No. Look, guys. This whole thing. Kelly, it's huge. Oh, whatever you want. Oh, my coin was over there. Wait, is one of that feta cheese?
This one looks like it is.
Or is it the one back behind?
Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I can't get down.
I'll show you mine after, guys.
I think it's this one.
I think it's that one.
I think it is. What else did you put in
Oh
there?
yeah, because the other one's blue cheese. That one is feta. Putting some feta cheese on it.
What is that back there?
Cottage cheese.
On the other side of it. Look how little mine is.
Oh, what's that?
Huh?
Wait,
They don't
where's
have
their ham? Do they not have any ham?
No, no chicken either.
Dang it. Oh, they have tofu.
No, thank you.
Oh. Do they have any cran? Oh, there's their corn. I want some corn. Corn.